on our stage before, but he is a seasoned comic. Please welcome to Krakow stand-up comedy, Mark! Come on up here!
Actually, my name is RanDoM. Mark is just something I have to have on a fucking government list. So it's getting pretty serious with my girlfriend, and a lot of people say that question, have you met her father yet? Be wary of her father. And I thought, I've met her father. It wasn't that intimidating. Meeting her husband was more awkward. That's a true story. That's fucking sad. I just walked in off the street and I saw this. I'm a comic from New York. They always have to say, list your credits. Oh, as seen on this show or as seen on that show. I'm not a seasoned comic. You should say, as seen selling drugs outside. Speaking of, where the fuck are all the drugs in this place? Seriously. Yeah, you're stopped left because you're thinking, is he serious? Yes, I haven't been high in like a month. Alright, I'm from the United States, which is, you know, it has its problems, mass murder and everything. I find that to be something this country lacks, this everywhere. It needs more of what happened in Auschwitz, a little bit. Not saying Jews, but just a little cleansing. Everyone needs it. It's good. You take a shower to clean. Why not fucking wipe out a couple million people? Those weren't the jokes I had written down. It was just funny for me to say. Oh, all right. Do you guys have government assistance in this place? Yeah. I'm on government I fucked my punchline up. Wait, no, I don't think I'm on government assistance for being schizophrenic and having PTSD. So that's basically being paid to be fucking crazy. Being a professional. Yeah, I did say the joke backwards. Oh well. Move on to the next one. Anyone here Anyone here this, you know, the reason I have so many paid gigs in New York City is I did a clip of me and a heckler got into it, and that went viral. This horrible set I will try to make go viral, and then, you know, you keep failing upward. I think God said that. The funny thing about mass shootings, I find church shootings extra hilarious because it's an entire group of people saying, I can't wait to get to heaven. I can't wait to get to heaven. Maybe God heard their prayers and sent them that gunman. But the funny thing about death really is it's just unknown. Like, we don't know what happens when we die. We don't even know why we're in this life. I mean, if you think about it, if you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that when you die, it's like, it's just heaven, it's just sex and coke and everything you ever dreamed of. If we knew, mothers would be drowning their kids in bathtubs on a daily basis, and we would be killing each other for sport in this room. I like the pause, like people are like, I don't want to laugh, and then the room gets cold, and they're like, I better fucking laugh. I don't know if you know, in the United States, we had a thing where people think our election, it might have been hacked or something. And that, to me, was a serious thing. I had to research into it. People think Russia got infiltrated our elections. So you research it more and more. You think the FBI or computers or something. And then they said that it was actually Facebook comments. And I thought, if you let Facebook determine your political process, you deserve your election hacked. Do you guys know who Jeffrey Epstein is?
Yeah.
All right. Pro-pedophilia. That's one of those cases where I feel like if we found out like every politician in the world was just committing pedophilia on a daily basis, nothing would change. It's not like these people would be overthrown. It's not like they'd be pushed out of government. It's worked in media and religion, and no one seems to give a fuck. That was more of just my political statement. I want to be one of those comics that actually stands for something instead of just, you know, what I'm doing right now. So, I had a lot of things about saying 109 countries and how the fucking... this is really, I'm not a comic, I'm a magician, and I'm about to divide this room. Watch this. Ready? The internet taught us a lot. I think as men and women, we learned a lot about each other through the internet. Like, I don't think women knew how many, like, sexual fetishes men had. And they're like, oh, I'm starting to see it now. And for men, I don't think we knew how much women wouldn't shut the fuck up about every issue. Yeah, right there. The men that are with their girlfriends or girls they're trying to fuck are like, I wouldn't laugh at that. No, that's a horrible thing to say. And the guys who are like big dick Iron Thor right here is like, yeah, that was fucking funny. And the women are like, I hate you. They didn't know where I was on the line, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. And then they're like, fuck that. I feel like women lowered the bar for comedy. If this was a room of guys, I could be talking about Hitler doing some fucking, like, he was just a boy band and Stalin should be praised more, or Pol Pot, or fucking Donald Trump doesn't have it in him to be a genocide leader. He's a fucking pussy. And all the guys would be like, oh, it's fucking great. But the fact that there's estrogen in the room, everyone's like, oh, it's all fucking tense and shit. I'm in Krakow. I've made it this far. I wanted to actually start by saying, hey, what's up, Warsaw? Just to piss everyone off. I really did. And my girlfriend's like, don't fucking do that. Don't do that. So I found a way to sneak it in. Just like I found a way to sneak in having sex with this chick at the Museum of Sex? There's this S&M exhibit, and she was just there, like, playing around. I was like, oh, I'll play around that. And I was just rubbing up against her, and I came. That's a fucking true story. And I'm admitting it to you right now. If my girl asked me about that, I'm like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? I was just helping her with the exhibit. It's all part of being a pathological, manipulative abuser, which is something I've learned from women. If you Google manipulative, pathological psychopath, it's just a whole bunch of videos of women and the psychology behind it. And I was like, this is how you succeed in a relationship. A marriage isn't two people who love each other and it's healthy and you build each other up. A marriage is about enabling everyone else's delusions of, no, you're not a fucking alcoholic, you're just good at parties. And for my gonna-be wife, it's not just, no, you're not a fucking horribly mentally ill comic who wants to go on a killing spree. You have a message that will say something. Yeah. None of these are written down. I wrote out my set list today, and this is just, I have like 20 seconds left. Crowd work, someone shout something out. All right, there are no real mass shootings. Is it just not an access to guns? Like, do you guys really, like, anyone here want to go on a killing spree? If you're being honest with yourself, be real honest. You, the only black person in the room, would you exterminate all white people if you could? Why? You don't think it'd be fun? Shake up your life a little? All right. Who would exterminate all black people? He laughs, so it's okay, you can laugh. Fuck this one. All right, I'll get off strong. Life is all predetermined. We have no idea what happens when we die. We're all controlled by our genetics, and nothing is real. Be love and nice to everyone. It's random.
It definitely was random. The reason we don't